I don't think Crystal Palace is going to be a headache to Arsenal, except this is football we are talking about.
Hello and welcome to Final Whistle Studio. So today we're discussing Carabao Cup draws. Chelsea has been drawn against either Arsenal or Crystal Palace. And Manchester City has been drawn against Newcastle United. Carabao Cup is a two-leg, semi-final is a two-leg. So Manchester City will go to Newcastle first, and then Newcastle. That will be around 9th in January. Then Crystal Palace or Arsenal will also visit Chelsea around that time, and then they also play second leg. How do you see these fixtures? Newcastle, Manchester City.
Okay, the thing is, one of the things I've always not been comfortable about is you make the group stage a knockout stage, reaching semi-final, you're playing it at home or away.
Yeah.
And it gives advantage. For instance, now let's say Arsenal are playing Chelsea, and Arsenal first leg wins Chelsea 2-0. That's supposed to be an automatic qualification for Arsenal. But United, they have to play second leg. Then let's say second leg now, Chelsea now comes to win Arsenal a 3-0.
Yeah.
And automatically Chelsea is winning.
Yeah.
So to me, I would tell you Chelsea does not deserve the qualification.
Okay.
Because if from the knockout stage it has been a one-way thing, then make it a one-way thing. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Make it a one-way thing. The Carabao Cup is not a Champions League. Even the Champions League, before it was brought to this formula, before it's understood that you have to play a team home and away.
Yeah.
And now we understand that, okay, you're not playing a team home and away, right? But you now play 8 clubs. You play 8 games before the knockouts, before the quarterfinal and semi-final. So all I'm trying to say is I've not always been comfortable with that system of this thing. This is because you also look at the impact of the fatigue on the players.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of things that can be avoided in such.
But I think they are just trying to balance it so that this one doesn't have home advantage against the other.
No, if it's like that, we have many neutral grounds in England you can play these matches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the likes of
the Wembley.
And again, but one thing I see in that is, this Carabao Cup is a very prestigious cup when it comes to England. This is one of the best cup, the cup they respected more, even more than the Premier League we are playing.
Yeah. The cup they even have value for
Is the FA Cup.
Because before now, the FA Cup is even valuable.
More than Premier League.
The FA Cup is expensive, not even more than Premier League. It was even expensive more than the Champions League.
Yeah.
And that was why, as a winger, concentrated in winning FA Cup. Because at that point, he's building stadium. He's generating revenue. So he knows if he wins the FA Cup, he's getting more than what the Champions League winner is getting. I think if it's of recent, they had to increase the Champions League winner money and maybe even because currently the Premier League Island, if you win, what you go home with is 150 million.
There is 150 million.
You get the point. Yeah. So there are just a lot of things. But talking about the features now, Arsenal being drawn with either Chelsea's being drawn with either Arsenal or Crystal Palace I would love to see Arsenal qualify. Now, Crystal Palace are a very stubborn team.
Yeah.
Last season, there's something I keep saying is the coach has overachieved in the club.
Yes.
Crystal Palace coach.
Oh, well.
Glasner. Because coming from Frankfurt, he gave Frankfurt a European trophy.
Yeah.
Gave them the Europa League. That came to Crystal Palace. In the history of that, they've never won the trophy. He came and gave them their first ever trophy, FA Cup. So it means that Crystal Palace cabinet was empty until Oliver Glasner came there. So he came, gave them this, and look at where they are now at the Carabao Cup. So could it be that they will go ahead to surprise And one thing I want to see is, can Arsenal break that bad luck of Carabao Cup?
Over 34 years.
Are you getting me? Can they break that
34 years.
bad luck? Can they decide to say, okay, this is the time now we at least qualify to the final and win it? Or will they still allow Crystal Palace knock them out? And then Crystal Palace go ahead, because I can tell you, if Crystal Palace get to the final, no matter who they are playing, they might
Yes, it happened in the FA Cup last time now. Yes,
possibly win it.
imagine beating Man City in an FA Cup final.
And Man City also have a very strong tie, because Man City are playing
Newcastle.
So, and Newcastle any day, anytime is a heading to any big team. You understand?
Yeah.
So I don't just know how this is going to be for Arsenal, but I would want to wait to see until they play. But I think if Premier League really wanted to, the truth is, even if Arsenal will win Crystal Palace, let's say they are pairing Arsenal with Newcastle. Newcastle is another team that knows how to what they have.
Arsenal,
So I would just say the same thing. If I am Arteta, there's nothing to be shameful about here. In the Premier League, you won Crystal Palace 1-0.
You picked up your point in their biggest form. You get the biggest form. I mean,
you just go kill the game. Don't start with the small boys. Start with your big boys. Kill the game. Then when your big boys have won the game for you,
you bring in younger ones to see what they can do.
And the other thing. So this is just basically, but I think for me it's going to be a tough time. It's going to be a tough time. Another thing is, could Chelsea win another trophy under Maresca? Could be, because if Chelsea are good with finals, it's just that the finals they have really lost is against Liverpool, because the club have collected almost 4 trophies on their head. Final.
Including this Carabao Cup.
As I also collected, like I think how many FA Cups. So do you think this is a chance for Arsenal to take something home?
Well. To me, I don't think Crystal Palace will be a headache to Arsenal that much, because I think Arsenal have actually play very good football in this particular season. They are running very fine. And if you check, it's not like Arsenal of last season or last 2 seasons that once the first 11 is playing, there's nobody in the bench. But presently, Arsenal have that squad depth that even if the first 11 is playing, there is somebody to come in that can even play better than the one there or rival the person that is there. You get. I don't think Crystal Palace is going to be a headache to Arsenal, except this is football we are talking about. Anything can actually happen. You see what happened during that Wolf match. You see what happened in Sunderland. Oh, these are games that I don't expect Arsenal to even drop a point or anything. But then, Crystal Palace too are playing a very good game. To me, Arsenal is going to win that match. It's going to win Crystal Palace, and they are going to go ahead maybe to the final. I don't really know who they are, because I know Chelsea is not going to be a threat to Arsenal. No, like serious. Chelsea is not going to be a threat to Arsenal. If Arsenal should win Crystal Palace, Chelsea will be more easy.
Oh, okay.